Good morning, America.
And there it is. The dynasty continues.
The New England Patriots, Super Bowl champs again, beating the Rams in the lowest scoring Super Bowl game ever.
We won, I can't believe it, Super Bowl champs.
Tom Brady taking home a record 6th title. What he's now saying about his future and his secret weapon. MVP Julian Edelman is joining us live right here on GMA.
Also this morning, Virginia's governor under fire. Democrat Ralph Northam facing growing calls to resign over that racist photo on his yearbook page. Also, what he's saying about blackface and the moment he seemed ready to moonwalk.
Deadly plane crash. A small plane slamming into this home in a Northern California neighborhood. 5 people killed, 4 of them in the house. The investigation this morning.
Breaking his silence. Jussie Smollett speaking out for the first time, what he's now saying about the attack and his defiant message.
Plus the Super Bowl showdowns off the field. The app that won the night. And Maroon 5 bringing the heat in the middle of that NFL firestorm, but did they hit the right notes? Our team there for all the big moments and the biggest and smallest stars of the night right here on GMA.
Live in Times Square, this is GMA with Robin Roberts, George Stephanopoulos, and Michael Strahan.
Speaking of Michael Strahan, since he's a defensive guy, he loved the game. He was like, oh,
yes.
Yeah. Great to have you with us on this Monday morning. So let's see it again. Tom Brady and Giselle's daughter, sweet little Vivian, thrilled to be there celebrating her dad and all that confetti.
Not sure she was like me last night yelling, defense, defense. Yes, defensive game for me. And you know who's also waking up happy?
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, everybody up there in New England, all those fans. As you could take a look at Boston. That's last night's celebration. They deserve it.
They had a lot to celebrate. Patriots grounded out, as you guys said, lowest scoring Super Bowl ever, 6th title.
Amazing.
Tom Brady, no NFL player can match that.
That's right. And Super Bowl MVP Julian Edelman is going to join us live to talk to you in just a moment. But TJ Holmes is kicking things off for us there in Atlanta. Good morning, TJ.
Hey, good morning to you, Robin. And this was absolutely a Super Bowl for the record books. There were actually 18 records that were set last night. Record for fewest points in a Super Bowl, fewest points through 3 quarters, fewest points by a winning team. Yeah, those were the records that were set last night. But a lot of people will tell you another record was set for the most boring Super Bowl they've ever seen. But none of that mattered because the only record that mattered, 6. Most Super Bowls by 1 player, 6. And that's Tom Brady. And number 6 was not pretty.
And there it is. The dynasty continues.
On a historic night, quarterback Tom Brady led the New England Patriots to his record 6th Super Bowl win. The 41-year-old proved that age is just a number and made it clear he's not ready to pass the torch.
You want to play till you're 45. You just won your 6th Super Bowl. Does that change anything at all?
Doesn't change anything. I can't wait to just spend some time with my family and my kids.
Enjoy it, folks. You're never, ever going to see it again.
It was supposed to be a showdown between the old guard and the upstarts. The New England Patriots, led by Bill Belichick, now the oldest head coach to win a Super Bowl, in a battle against the Los Angeles Rams, helmed by Sean McVay, the youngest head coach to ever appear in one. Both Brady and Goff struggled under pressure. Brady's first pass was intercepted.
Tom Brady picked off on the first series.
And the 24-year-old Super Bowl rookie found himself on the turf again and again and again.
This is hard to watch. Absolutely the worst start for the Rams possible.
I wish I would have played better.
The two defenses dominated the scoreless first quarter.
If you like offensive football, well, too bad.
While the Rams misfired all night long, the Patriots managed to take advantage of their few opportunities. Patriots star Rob Gronkowski playing in what could be his last game, with rumors swirling about a possible retirement.
It's the way to go out. It's the way to go out.
If it's the right way to go, if I go out, this is the right way.
But Brady's biggest weapon of the night, Julian Edelman, the game's MVP.
Edelman with yet another catch.
Sharing an emotional hug after their historic win. The legendary dynasty once again bringing home the Lombardi Trophy.
Tell me how number 6 feels, Mr. Kraft.
It's great. I pinch myself. I didn't believe how hard it would be. You know, it took us 42 years to win the first one. And now to have 6 in 18 years.
The only touchdown of the night came late. Rookie running back Sony Michel driving the ball into the end zone with 7 minutes left in the game. At 13-3, it will go down as the lowest scoring Super Bowl in history. But that didn't make the result any less sweet. Brady's wife, supermodel Gisele Bundchen, watched as her husband became the oldest starting quarterback to win it all. The team celebrated the victory in the locker room as the New England faithful took to the streets of Boston to welcome the Lombardi Trophy back home.
And on the other side, Jared Goff had some really painful words. He said this was the worst loss of his life. He said it hurts, it kills were the words he used. And on that side as well, Coach Sean McVay said he flat out got out-coached. But these are young guys, will certainly be back. And remember, last year, the Patriots were involved in a Super Bowl that had the second most points scored in a Super Bowl and the most yards ever. They followed that up with a slugfest. So Strahan, if you enjoyed that last night, more power to you. But a lot of people were kind of hitting their snooze buttons. But still, a win is a win.
Well, I'm a defensive guy, and a great game by the Rams, great game by both defenses. And Jared Goff, as he said, worst game of his life. He's a young player. He has many other opportunities. We hope to get back to the Super Bowl, hopefully win one. Happened to me as well. I know the feeling, buddy. So hang in there. But we're going to be joined now from Atlanta by Patriots wide receiver and Super Bowl MVP, Julian Edelman. The man had 10 catches for 141 yards last night. He owned the middle of the field. So good morning. Congratulations, Julian.
What's up, Mike? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Have you gotten any sleep?
I have not been asleep yet. So I said I wanted to get up and I wanted to talk to Michael Strahan on Good Morning America. That's what I said.
And I appreciate it, my friend. And you know what? And a lot of people don't realize, last season you missed the entire year because you were recovering from injury. Then you missed the first 4 games of this season. So how did it feel for you to come back, rejoin the team, and win your 3rd Super Bowl and also end up with the MVP? Did you see that coming?
I didn't see that coming, really. I was just so happy we won the game. You know, you defensive guys like those low-scoring matches and like that, but you know, it's tough football, and we had a resilient group out there that just kept hitting at the door, and finally it broke when it had to, and we were able to sneak away with a good win. Our defense played lights out. It was awesome to be a part of, and I'm just excited. Honestly, I'm just happy. I'm content, and I'm exhausted.
Oh, exhausted! I'm sure. I'm sure. And of your 3 Super Bowl titles, where does this one rank?
They're like children. You love them all the same. That's at least what my parents told me. But I'm pretty sure they like my sister the best. Darn you, Mom and Dad. But you know, I don't know yet. This one hasn't even sunken in yet, honestly. So we'll see.
And your friend Tom Brady.
The next one's my favorite one.
The next one is the favorite one, and every Patriots fan is hoping the next one is next year too. Believe me. But every game of all the games you played with Tom Brady, of course, and he said that he was very proud of you after this game. And then we saw you guys talk to each other a little bit when the game was over. What were some of the words that you said?
Honestly, just, you know, hey, man, I love you, bro. I love you too, bro. Like, you know, when you play professional football, as you know, you spend more time with these guys in the locker room than you do with your family for 8 months of the year. And, you know guys in and out. You know their emotions, you know, a look, it's like almost like a marriage. And this isn't just with me and Tom. I mean, this is with multiple guys. So, you know, it was just one of those things where after the grind, you're just sitting there and you accomplished what you tried to accomplish, and you're just happy and just a bunch of I love yous, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely understand that, and we're going to let you get some sleep, but not before giving you a little bit more of a hand clap, because 115 receptions in the postseason. You're second only to Jerry Rice. You're a 3-time Super Bowl champion, Julian Edelman. We appreciate you waking up and joining us here on Good Morning America, and go get some sleep.
I appreciate it, guys, for having me. I love being on there. I'll see you guys.
All right.
You remember what is it the morning after winning the big one?
Yeah, you can't believe it's over. You're like, we played a game, you're just still so amped up. And he thinks he's talking in fast motion right now. He doesn't realize how tired he is, but he'll crash a little bit later.
Good sense of humor on no sleep.
Great sense of humor, and he really is a really good guy, and I'm happy for him and the rest of that team.
Yeah. And you'll be speaking to Tom Brady. That'll be here tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to go see Tom and talk to him. That's going to be here, a little GMA exclusive.
Is he going to Disney World?
He's going to Disney World. That's right.
Okay, that's coming up. We're going to move on now to the latest on Virginia Governor Ralph Northam facing nearly universal calls to step down over that racist photo on his medical school yearbook page. The governor resisted calls to resign at a bizarre Saturday press conference that called an urgent staff meeting last night to assess his options. Our chief national correspondent Tom Yam is here with the story. And Tom, another meeting set for this morning as the pressure mounts.
George, good morning to you. ABC News learning those meetings started overnight. Virginia Governor Ralph Northam met with his top aides as the calls for him to resign are growing. Fellow Democrats from Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden to his predecessor, Governor Terry McAuliffe, all calling him to step down. This morning, Virginia Governor Ralph Northam's future in doubt after this racist photo surfaced from his medical school yearbook page. At first, he said he was one of the two men in the picture, but over the weekend, Northam said he spoke too soon.
I was appalled that they appeared on my page, but I believe then and now that I am not either of the people in that photo.
But then the governor admitting he has appeared in blackface before, dressing up as Michael Jackson and doing the moonwalk during a dance contest in 1984.
I had the shoes, I had a glove, and I used just a little bit of shoe polish to put under on my cheeks. And the reason I used a very little bit is because I don't know if anybody's ever tried that, but you cannot get shoe polish off.
But the governor's plea for forgiveness turning into a political catastrophe when a reporter asked if he could still moonwalk, and the governor appeared to want to try.
My wife says inappropriate circumstances.
The governor saying he learned later in life after a conversation with an aide that blackface is offensive. ABC News' Zachary Quiche asking him this question.
Do you think as a grown adult that it's problematic that you need to have it explained to you that blackface is offensive?
No, I'm not a person of color, and people of color experience different things. It affects them different ways.
And this morning, fellow Democrats from Hillary Clinton and Joe Biden to his predecessor, Governor Terry McAuliffe, calling on Northam to resign. Now, Governor Northam also admitted he had a racially charged nickname that appeared in his yearbook. Northam says he was given the name by two upperclassmen when he was in college, but he says he does not know why. Guys.
Hard to see how I can survive this one.
Right.
Okay, Tom, thanks very much. The White House now, where President Trump is preparing his State of the Union address after speaking out in a Super Bowl Sunday interview. He was pressed on whether the public should see the final report of Special Counsel Robert Mueller. Take a look.
It's up to the Attorney General. I don't know. It depends. I have no idea what it's going to say. Okay. So far, this thing's been a total witch hunt, and it doesn't implicate me in any way. There was no collusion. There was no obstruction. There was no nothing.
Let's bring in our senior national correspondent, Terry Moran. And Terry, the president's Attorney General nominee has avoided making any promises about a public release.
That's right, George. William Barr, who President Trump has nominated to be Attorney General, very carefully said, I cannot commit to releasing this report. He said he'd work for as much transparency as possible surrounding the Mueller report. But there's a reason for all this. There is a real conflict here between the public's need to know something as important as the results of the Russia investigation and grand jury secrecy and the laws around the grand jury that Robert Mueller has impaneled. So Bill Barr may have his hands tied to some degree. It may be up to House Democrats to force the release of any kind of
and they
report.
said they're going to push for that very, very hard. Meantime, the president preparing for his State of the Union address tomorrow night. The first time he's going to be giving one in a Democratic House was House Speaker Nancy Pelosi over his shoulder.
It's a brand new ball game, isn't it? Just the image, Nancy Pelosi, who bested him in the showdown, now commanding a Democratic majority in the House of Representatives. And the big question for the State of the Union, will the president declare a national emergency so he can try to build that wall on his own?
Yeah, he's saying those negotiations are going nowhere. Tim Moran, thanks very much. I'll be anchoring our live coverage of the President's State of the Union and the Democratic response, joined by our ABC political team. That's tomorrow night at 9 Eastern. Robin?
All right, George, now turning to that deadly plane crash. 5 people killed when a small plane went down in a California neighborhood shortly after takeoff, igniting a massive fire that engulfed several homes. Our chief national correspondent, Matt Gutman, is there in Yorba Linda. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, Robin. According to investigators and video we've seen, it appears that plane began to break apart in the air before crashing into this neighborhood. And that's why you have this debris field that's over 4 blocks long. And we're going to zoom in. You can actually see one of the plane's engines leaning against that house. 5 homes damaged here and, of course, 5 people killed. It was a sleepy Sunday afternoon when parts of a plane began raining down on this Los Angeles suburb.
I saw 2 fireballs, and the plane was just falling out of the sky. And by the time we got up here, we saw this devastation in the neighborhood.
One part of this twin-engine Cessna blasting into this home like a missile. That plume seen for miles.
It just went up so fast, there was nothing you could do.
The inferno killing 4 people in that house who've not yet been identified. The pilot of the plane, its only occupant, also killed. Within seconds, dozens of dazed residents wandering amidst the wreckage. In this video, you can still hear those small explosions popping off. Folks yelling, "Get back."
I look up and I just see debris flying everywhere, and part of the plane, I guess, which eventually was the motor, flew down into the garage like a torpedo and just hit the garage and blew up.
Propellers scattered on lawns, debris strewn across the neighborhood, and windows shattered.
The debris field is about 4 blocks long. We're in the process of documenting the debris and the wreckage. The main cabin of the airplane, along with one of the engines, came to rest at the bottom of a ravine in the backyard of somebody's house.
2 additional people taken to burn centers and a firefighter injured. That investigation just beginning.
We're going to continue this operation through the evening and probably well into tomorrow morning.
And typically small planes don't have black boxes or data recorders, and because of that, investigators are going to have to piece together what happened here through those videos that we saw, but also that debris field. Guys.
So large and so tragic. All right, Matt, thank you.
And now to Ginger with mudslides and snow and rain that are coming to the west, Ginger.
And already been with them all weekend. Let's look at Southern California. This is a debris flow. Up to 6 inches of rain fell in LA County just this weekend, and there's more happening now. Speaking of, when you add that moisture to a little elevation, you get this. That's Mammoth Mountain. Places like June Mountain ended up with 96 inches of snow. 72 of those inches came within 24 hours. Can you imagine walking out the door to that? They've got more where that came from. So Interstate 80 and 50 were closed for a time because of this. You have to use those chains because they've got blizzard warnings this morning. So another 24 to 48 hours really for much of California. The Northern Rockies going to get in on it. Some of the Northern Plains dealing with that first storm. And a quick look at how much is left here. Your local weather in 30 seconds, though. First, the select cities, sponsored by Expedia.com.
After months of wearing only a tiger costume, we're finally going on the trip I've been promising. Because with Expedia, I saved when I added a hotel to our flight. So even when she outgrows her costume, we'll never outgrow the memory of our adventure together.
Unlock savings when you add select hotels to your existing trip. Only when you book with Expedia.
Some early morning fog and even some evening fog as mild air comes into the area. Today will be just as warm as it was on Sunday. We'll get up to 50 degrees by lunchtime, 56 at 4 o'clock. Notice the sunshine there. A few sprinkles tomorrow, but overall pretty nice. The high 64 by midweek. Wednesday, a late day shower. We're at 50 degrees and 60 on Thursday with a few showers from time to time that'll come through. As you look at your 7-day forecast, we cool back this weekend. The high Saturday, 38.
For those of us that did want a little more offense, this is a touchdown. I mean, gone in the snow. That's what you can do when you've got that type of powder. Oh. So that's good, right, Michael? Yeah? You into it?
That looks like I wouldn't get up. That's a little painful.
Coming up, the other big winners and losers from the Super Bowl, from the ads to the halftime show.
And Jussie Smollett performed over the weekend. What he had to say, we're going to hear from him when we come back.